Neville, before we kick off with the last quarter, who's your tip?
I'm going to stay with the Eagles just simply because I think they're exhausted, Port Adelaide. It's been a super effort. I just don't think they can go on with that massive endurance they showed in the third quarter.
I'm with Super Sid. I think the Eagles can win it. Let's now cross to Stephen Trigg for the last quarter of the 1994 SANFL Grand Final. Port Adelaide and the Eagles.
So a huge roar goes up for the start of the last 30 minutes of this big grand final. 12 points in it. And if I can be melodramatic, I reckon the breeze is worth a couple and Port Adelaide have got it. So it's all up to the desire aspect at the moment. Here's cleared the head of a couple of flyers and the Eagles clean it up and they come back towards centre wing. Port Adelaide there in numbers. Paul Northeast has justified his selection back in the side a couple of weeks ago. He gets it to Rowan Smith. Awkward looking kick. If they can get one here, it'll make a world of difference. Here's Scotty. Listen to the roar. Well, 514 career goals. This is one of his most important kicks ever. That goal umpire, I can tell you, hasn't moved a muscle. Scotty's got his second. The grand final's alive. 6 points in it. 9-7 plays 7-13. We're a minute and a half into the last quarter.
Fair question.
Fair call. Darren Smith locks arms. Ginnivan comes charging through. Magnificent game from Timmy. 14-4 at the moment. Malakalis, he can lift aside. 55 metres out. Here's a chance for Hodges. Can he take it again? He has! Thank you very much.
It's almost as if the crowd has injected him with adrenaline and pumped him up, Scotty Hodges, because something's happened. There's been a metamorphosis. Spear has jumped over the top of him, outran him.
About one of his most important kicks ever a moment ago. He has too. This is the most important kick and he's got it. Port Adelaide are back. The scores are tied away in the grand final. 5.5 minutes in. What a beauty.
See what it's doing up here in the commentary box and what's it doing to the crowd and the players.
Smith, chance! Who's got it? Pedler, is it? Hodges, McLeod! Goal the Maggies! The lead, he's first!
Snared it, just played the zone defence, sat back and did it well. Ginnivan, get it over the top, son, he does. Borlase has the runner on the inside. It's Wakeman, good looking drop punt. Where's Hodges? He is the danger man at the moment, he's got it! Right on cue, Scotty's come into the game and he's burst it open. Neville Roberts questioned the Port Adelaide legs at three-quarter time. They look okay at the moment. This man was always going to be the trump card. Beautiful kick, split the middle, bullseye, straight through. He gets his fourth. 9 minutes into this, the last quarter, and Port Adelaide are starting to wheel away.
And there's a couple of things.
It would be very premature to write off this classy outfit called the Eagles. Pedler around the body. Spear sits in front spot. Really needed to take it, Jason. It's given Hodges, who's got a head of steam up. A bit of a chance around the body. Beautifully taken by young Andy McLeod right on the line. He has one and a chance to make it two. Just keep your head down, Andy. He's looking into what sunshine there is. I think he's having a quiet prayer.
I think so.
Into the sun. Little breeze from left to right. Port Adelaide fans rejoice. They go a little further ahead. They eke it out now to 19 points the difference.
Free kick down there was deliberate. Schwartz ran the ball out of play and the umpire said it was deliberate and gave Port Adelaide a free kick.
Williams, Hodges, a chance. Malakalis, he can get through, he's got a chance. Around his body. 6 goals the Magpies. Malakalis first. I think they've got it, the Maggies. His cardiovascular system's strong because he'll be tested today. The Maggies are into attack again. They've absolutely dominated this quarter. Spear now. He's caught. Tackle. Scotty Hodges. Desperation. Pedler into the open goal. He's offline.
The kick will come back, Rob. The kick will come back to Scott Hodges.
Hodges. From 40 metres. Oh, it's a run in the park for Scotty. A goal. 13-14, 92. They've run away from the Eagles.
Back into the side today. He's kicked a couple and he's worked so very hard. Right up towards Hodges, who leaps at it. Spectacular effort with one hand. And speaking about report cards with distinctions, here's Ginnivan. One of the best games I've ever seen from him. The little rover, 18-5, gets his second goal. And he kept Port Adelaide in the game. Now he's probably stitched it up, if not the third of this one very game. Well done by Delaney. to Carter, Rowan Smith, it's all happening. The machine's purring like a V12 Jag. Around goes Ginnivan, he's got a free kick, so Hodges will take it 20 metres out.
Well, it didn't matter. Scotty Hodges had the leap and the mark. He's
Scotty Hodges has taken this game by storm. Has 5, 4 of which he's got in the last quarter. Make that 5 in the last quarter. Match-winning performance, 15-16 to 9-8. One of the most remarkable performances in league football history, I dare say.
Scotty Hodges has performed too. There he is, contemplating his day, his game, and his premiership, and Jack Carlin Port Adelaide's premiership. Congratulations, boys. What a super day. What a great day for the Port Adelaide Football Club. 10-9-69. Port Adelaide 15-16, 106, margin of 37 points. Hopefully Michael Aish has got John Cale on the boundary line. He has got him. His runaways under a lot of pressure, Jack. He's celebrating. There they are, a jubilant, ecstatic Port Adelaide underdogs and victors.
David, one of the best turnarounds, one of the most courageous turnarounds I think I've seen in league football.
Well, you've got to say that at half-time it was unlikely that Port Adelaide would get up. They trailed by 22 points. They trailed by 22 points at quarter time. The Eagles were floating along pretty well. The rain came. It was always going to be difficult to get back from that position with a wet, slippery ball. But the sun came out almost as if it was ordained. The ground dried up and Port Adelaide came home.
That was the admirable thing, wasn't it? It was wet and it was tough. The Eagles got away to a start. When it kept raining, you had the feeling that with the conditions the way they were, they just couldn't pull it back.
And now for the trophy presentation. The 1994 Premiers, Port Adelaide. And we'd now like the coach and the captain to lead the team around the arena here.
So we'll just cover the quarter by quarters again. There was a 22-point margin at quarter time. The same at half-time, they maintained that. It went back to 12 points in a fantastic third quarter to the Magpies. We thought they were gone then, but have a look at that. They built it on 9 goals in the final quarter. The Eagles have managed just 1.
Well, you wouldn't have thought they would have got back at all from there. Looking at the goal scorers, well, Morfitt started well, kicking 3 in the first term, ended up with 4, spent a bit of time on the bench. Taylor 2, Pesh, Zillon, Nicol 1, but Hodges, the mainstay for Port Adelaide, brilliant in that last term. 6